Welcome, Irish fans, to the Players Lounge here at Purcell Pavilion. I'm Jack Nolan. He's Notre Dame assistant coach Anthony Solomon, and this is our weekly assistant coaches preview. Big game coming up on Saturday. Louisville comes to town. The ESPN Game Day crew's already here outside setting up. Two teams that always seem to play close games. On the Irish side, Notre Dame has won 3 of 4 since losing Scott Martin. Cam Beachside is the Big East Rookie of the Week. Jack Cooley made the Big East honor roll. And again, game day at Purcell Pavilion on Saturday for Louisville. Their leading scorer is guard Russ Smith at 18.2 points per game. Their offense really led by Peyton Siva. He's tied for third in the Big East in assists with Notre Dame's Eric Atkins. And Louisville is very good defensively. They lead the Big East in steals at 11 per game, and they lead in turnover margin at plus 6.4 per game. So what are your keys? And I know you always start on defense.
That is correct, Jack. The first key defensively is going to be limiting Louisville's transition points as well as limiting their points off of steals. Louisville as a whole, they really thrive in pushing the ball in transition and getting early offensive opportunities. So we're going to have to be great in that area and getting back and getting matched with someone and stopping that basketball. Secondly, is defending ball screens with 5 players. A lot of times when you face an opponent who has guards the way Louisville does, and they set a lot of ball screens for them, you can kind of get locked into the point where you're thinking it's 2 versus 2, but we have to make it 5 versus 5 in that setting. And we've come a long way in terms of getting better in defending ball screens, but it's going to be the ultimate test on Saturday night. And thirdly is team rebounding. As we always stress, the ability to get the opponent's first miss is going to be huge, and nothing differently on Saturday night as we face Louisville, who's one of the better rebounding teams in our conference.
And, of course, I know you want to have good success against a zone team. Syracuse's very long zone really got you out of your rhythm, playing a little quick, didn't make shots, but you usually shoot the ball well in this building.
Well, the one thing about that, Jack, and we'll start with the first key, is we're going to have to be really good as 5 players, whoever's on the floor, at having 5 available ball handlers in terms of just catching and passing is part of that, being a good ball handler. And Louisville, while they will play a half-court 2-3 matchup zone, they also will extend out. So we're going to have to be good 94 feet as a team collectively handling the basketball. Secondly is, you mentioned earlier about their ability to play their zone. And it's more of a matchup, maybe even more than Syracuse. But we're going to have to be good and not allow that to take us out of our rhythm and our flow and continue to get great shots throughout each possession. And thirdly, we got to limit our turnovers. In terms of when we do have turnovers, we can't have those be turnovers that lead to their points. Now, I know that's repetitive, but that's sort of the way we look at it as a group in terms of we have to be smart in terms of how we handle the basketball and the decisions we make, because as we've mentioned before, Louisville is in the top 5 nationally in terms of points off of turnovers.
Of course, Notre Dame continues to be one of the best teams in the Big East at not turning over the basketball. Big day of basketball here on Saturday. Don't forget, the game will tip off just after 9 p.m. You can watch it on ESPN. If you can't get to a TV, you can listen for free right here on UND.com. With Coach Anthony Solomon, I'm Jack Nolan, UND.com.